downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Mayfield. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to mark him down up as the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
What's up? They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 25, here's second and 4.
180!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans.
Hurry!
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Complete to Mike Evans.
Stop!
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a first down.
He'll run with White. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Let's go, boys, let's go!
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers 7, Browns nothing.
Tampa now after the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, Cup 19, Cup 18, Pioneer. Street.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On the stick.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Here we go.
Now, Sanders. Now, here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, break. Warriors 70. Let's go. Viking 18. Trap 60. Go.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. Right back to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the first down and keep it going. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second down throw for Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is brought in the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on, 19 type, Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the
Rattler,
39-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A throw left side taken in by Corley. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Browns
79
first
Broncos.
down.
Here we go. Stop.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This is brought in downfield by Judy. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Here's first and 10.
Reload, reload. Here we go, here we go.
On the handoff, Judkins. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Browns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Is good. Next to score, Buccaneers 14, Browns 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Sean Tucker now going to bring it out of his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield going up top for Evans. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
On second down, Baker. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down. Throwing is Baker. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mayfield. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Get it? 60 by 60.
Now Shador on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, ready. Dragon 60. Ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On the ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Sanders out to Judy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Trap alert. Here we go. Set. Hurt. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
They'll run the toss here with Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was tackled at the 46.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Sanders on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
19. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to pick up the Browns first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Bronco switch. Ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll give it here to Judkins. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Quick throw taken in by Judy. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And 3rd down coming up.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Bronco 80. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Ready? Buffalo 18. Panthers 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Check out.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
14 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A run, and here comes Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Set, hurt! Check, hey, smash! Ready, ready?
His throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Pioneer! Set up! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 19 Lion. Set up!
From the gun, it's Shador. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Chop 60. Chop 60. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izzian.
By the Buccaneers. Result of the play is a...
And in these tight games, especially in the 2nd half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made
tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
To the left side, to Godwin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Here comes 2nd down. Baker to throw. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
They'll run here. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. To throw is Mayfield. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. They're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
So the 2 things defenses stress the most in the red zone, Mike, field goals and takeaways. Well, they get the latter, and now they keep this thing all square here in the 4th quarter.
19, hop 70, hop, trap 60, trap 60.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. To return is Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Now, screen set up for Irving. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forced.
This one intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will get into the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.